So how do we raise resilient, capable kids in a world that seems to scream at them that money can solve just about anything? It's a huge question for parents today. We're going to dive into a really powerful alternative, the value of teaching effort. I mean, you see this message everywhere, right? The newest toy, the fastest solution. It often feels like flashing some cash can make any problem just disappear. But is that really the lesson we want our kids to learn? What are they missing out on if they start to believe money is the ultimate answer to everything?
This quote just gets right to the heart of it. It's about a fundamental shift in how we look at things. Look, the goal isn't to be anti-money, not at all. It's about being pro-effort and pro-involvement. That is the real foundation for a truly resilient kid.
Okay, so why is focusing on effort so critical? Well, because the lessons a child learns by trying, maybe failing, and then trying again, that's what truly builds character. It's what prepares them for all the complexities of the real world. This is where their inner strength is really forged.
You can really see the two different paths here. On one side, you have the money mindset, which basically teaches that value is external. You just buy what you need. But the effort mindset, well, it flips that idea on its head. It's actually very similar to what psychologists call a growth mindset, that belief that you can develop your abilities through hard work. It teaches this incredibly powerful internal lesson. I can create value through my own work. And let me tell you, that belief is an absolute game changer for a child's self-esteem. And the long-term benefits here are just profound. First, kids learn perseverance. That grit to stick with something even when it gets tough. Second, they develop patience, and they start to understand that real achievement actually takes time. But most importantly, they discover that personal progress is the prize. The satisfaction of getting better at something, that becomes its own reward, and it's far more valuable than anything you could ever buy in a store.
Okay, so we get the why. It all sounds great in theory, right? But how do we actually put this into practice every day without turning our homes into some kind of boot camp? Well, the great news is, it really just comes down to small, consistent actions that you weave into your everyday life. Let's take a look at a practical guide.
So this guide breaks it down into 4 really simple steps. Number 1, involve them. Get them helping out with daily tasks, like cooking or tidying up. 2, praise the process, not just the final result. And we're going to dig into why that's so important in a second. 3, reward their effort with genuine appreciation. A simple hug or a sincere thank you goes a long way. And 4, share stories of hard work. Show them how the people they look up to actually achieve their goals. And this brings us to the core principle, the absolute key to all of this. Focus on the process, not just the result. This one simple shift can fundamentally change how a child sees both success and failure. So instead of only focusing on the grade they got, you celebrate their dedication. For instance, saying something like, "Wow, I am so proud of how hard you worked on that homework," tells them that their effort is what truly, truly matters. And here's how these totally normal, everyday activities can become these powerful little lessons. Tidying up toys isn't just about cleaning, is it? It's about a child creating an orderly space and feeling that satisfaction that comes with it. Helping you cook isn't just a chore. It's about contributing to the family, understanding what teamwork feels like. And that school project, the real win isn't the grade, it's the pride they feel in their own effort, long after that grade is forgotten.
So what's the ultimate goal here? What's the real, lasting reward for both you and your child when you really commit to this way of thinking? Well, it's all about shaping the capable, confident adult they're going to become one day.
This, right here, is the true payoff. You're not just teaching them to do chores, you're building a foundation for their entire future. You're raising disciplined, self-reliant adults who see challenges as opportunities to grow, not as problems that can only be solved with a credit card. They learn that they are capable, they are resourceful, and they are in control of their own success.
In this final quote, it perfectly captures the heart of everything we've talked about. That deep, lasting self-confidence that comes from achieving something through your own hard work. That's a feeling that money simply cannot buy. It is the most invaluable gift we can give our children when we teach them to value effort.
So, I'll leave you with a question to reflect on. Think about a time you guided a child through a task, focusing only on the effort and the learning. What did you see on their face when they finally finished? That little spark of pride, that sense of accomplishment, that is the ultimate payoff. Thanks for joining me.